Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the lists of dramas of Park Shin Yang Part 1, which includes his debut drama Scent of an Apple, his first starring role Power of Love, and his romance drama Take My Heart Away. But before I continue, please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on who do you want me to feature next. Scent of an Apple, 1996. Cast: Park Shin Yang, Kim Hae-soo, Kim Sung-woo, Yoo Ho-young, Lee Kye-in, Yoon Dong-hwan. He played Baek Min-deok, a rookie reporter on a news TV station who fell in love with Seo Kyung-ju since the day he joined the company. Seo Kyung-ju is an ambitious and enthusiastic senior reporter on a news TV station who wanted to be a show host. Baek Min-deok always hovers by Seo Kyung-ju's side and would constantly give her gifts. One night, Baek Min-deok and his colleague went to a disco to drink and to impress Seo Kyung-ju. Baek Min-deok showed off his dancing skills that really impressed Seo Kyung-ju and his colleagues, who were surprised that he can dance well. But Baek Min-deok was disappointed that before he could ask Seo Kyung-ju to dance, she was asked first by another colleague to dance, and it made him jealous very much, realizing that he has a rival for Seo Kyung-ju. Baek Min-deok saw his rival in a restaurant with a beautiful woman, so he planned to make Seo Kyung-ju see what kind of person his rival is. Baek Min-deok was successful in creating a rift between Seo Kyung-ju and his rival and was able to gain more attention from Seo Kyung-ju. However, it didn't last for long, as Seo Kyung-ju later believed in his rival's explanation, and had helped her in a crisis that made her become close with him. Then Baek Min-deok's mother went to his workplace and introduced a woman to him in the presence of Seo Kyung-ju, which caused his colleague to tease him. Baek Min-deok apologizes to Seo Kyung-ju and tearfully confessed his feelings for Seo Kyung-ju, but was rejected. Baek Min-deok later went to Russia as he was assigned to be the foreign correspondent for their station, after he finally accepted that Seo Kyung-ju won't be his girlfriend. Power of Love, 1996. Cast: Park Shin Yang, Shim Eun-ha, Kim Se-ah, Ha Jun-ho, Han Ji-hee, Kim Young-lee. He played Moon Dong-wi, a son born in a family with traditional ideas of worshipping sacrifices and Buddhism. He meets and fell with Kim Young-hee while he was pursuing a master's degree in business school. Kim Young-hee is a filial daughter of a devout Christian family that has a shy personality. Moon Dong-wi and Kim Young-hee had been dating for more than a year, but because of their family's different belief in religion, they could not tell their family their relationship. Moon Dong-wi called Kim Young-hee on the phone to meet up, and she hurriedly made an excuse to her mother to leave the house for a while. Moon Dong-wi is about to graduate and decided to study abroad, but because he was worried that Kim Young-hee might not wait for him if he leaves, he decided to go abroad together after getting married. Moon Dong-wi mentioned his plan to Kim Young-hee and it made her sad and worried. Moon Dong-wi mentioned to his family that he wanted to study abroad, although his father hoped that he would stay and inherit his company. His father still agreed. Moon Dong-wi's grandmother hoped that he would marry a Buddhist woman, so Moon Dong-wi brought his girlfriend to meet his family. Moon Dong-wi's grandmother was a little disappointed when she was told Kim Young-hee is a Christian, but she was still willing to accept her. Moon Dong-wi decided to take Kim Young-hee to accompany his grandmother to the temple to please his grandmother, so Kim Young-hee secretly ran out halfway on the praying of the rosary. Moon Dong-wi has not been able to talk and met Kim Young-hee for a few days, because Kim Young-hee's father found out her relationship with Moon Dong-wi, a Buddhist, so he forbids her daughter to talk or met up with Moon Dong-wi. On one visit of Moon Dong-wi in the house of Kim Young-hee, her sister told Moon Dong-wi that their family objected their relationship because he is a Buddhist, which caused Moon Dong-wi to be sad and drank a lot of alcohol. Moon Dong-wi continued to visit Kim Young-hee every day, hoping to get permission from her parents to meet her, but her father continued to ignore him. Moon Dong-wi told his parent of his intentions to marry Kim Young-hee before he leaves for abroad, so his parents set a date of appointment to meet Kim Young-hee's parents. But Kim Young-hee's parents never shown up, which made Moon Dong-wee's father to wonder if Kim Young-hee's parent don't approve of the relationship of their children. Moon Dong-wee's mother suggested to meet the mother Kim Young-hee first, and so Moon Dong-wee asked the help of Kim Young-hee's sister. However, Moon Dong-wee's mother recognizes Kim Young-hee's mother as someone she knows to have given birth to a child before her marriage, which was a secret hidden by Kim Young-hee's mother to Kim Young-hee's father. Because of this, Kim Young-hee adamantly opposed her daughter to marry Moon Dong-wee. Because of this, Moon Dong-wee planned to register their marriage first, go to the US together and come back to get married after his studies. But tragic events happened on Kim Young-hee that causes her to break up with Moon Dong-wee. Fortunately, Moon Dong-wee never gives up on Kim Young-hee and was finally able to get married with the blessings of both their families. Take My Heart Away. 1998. Cast: Park Shin Yang, Kim Nam-joo, Han Jae-suk, Lee Jung-gil, Jun Ji-hyun, Lee Tae-ran. He played Yoon Suk-chan, an orphan who was raised by Han Yeren's father and had graduated as a top student from a prestigious medical school. Han Yeren is a student from the Department of Fine Arts. Yoon Suk-chan and Han Yeren live under the same roof and called each other brother and sister, although they are not related by blood. As the two grew up, the relationship between the two had also changed, because Yoon Suk-chan fell in love with Han Yeren but never dared to confess. One day, Han Yeren went for the interview to be a stage designer for a theater, however the hem of her knitted skirt was caught by a man who refused to let go it, and her skirt was shortened. Fortunately, Yoon Suk-chan arrives, and he immediately gave his pants for Han Yeren to wear. Yoon Suk-chan accompanied Han Yeren to her interview, and was accepted. Then they watched some of the audition being held in the theater, then they went home together and enjoyed the dinner prepared by Han Yeren's father who had come to visit them. On the day of Yoon Suk-chan's birthday, Han Yeren prepared a simple birthday celebration with Yoon Suk-chan and gifted him a box ping-pong ball which she had drawn with a different face. Yoon Suk-chan cheerfully accepted the gift and put the letter on his pocket without reading it, but read it when he was alone in his room. The next day a young lady from the neighborhood waited for Yoon Suk-chan to come out of his house and chatted with him and gave him a gift. Yoon Suk-chan received a frantic call from Han Yeren, and he rushed to her location and fought with the man who slapped Han Yeren. On Han Yeren's graduation exhibition, Yoon Suk-chan rushed to the exhibition venue but did not see Han Yeren, who had decided to go to the hospital to see him in person, and the two did not meet. Han Yeren went home drunk with a man whom Yoon Suk-chan had a fight with. Yoon Suk-chan felt jealous when he saw that the man was holding Han Yeren's hand, and he finally confessed his feelings to her. Han Yeren was at a loss after hearing Yoon Suk-chan confess, and she told him that she only sees him as her brother. Yoon Suk-chan was hurt by Han Yeren's rejection, so he chooses to leave and to forget Han Yeren. Yoon Suk-chan dated his senior colleague and introduced her to his adopted father, which saddened Han Yeren, who had later realized that she also loves Yoon Suk-chan. Thank you for watching.